How can you get everything done? Let's start by assuming that it is possible to do that if you organise your time properly. Some well-known time management techniques might help here. At its simplest, that means making a list of everything that needs to be done and keeping track of the deadlines by which each task needs to be completed. You need to decide in which order tasks need to be done. Getting the sequence right is more complicated when a project involves multiple tasks, some of which have to be done one after the other, and some which have to be done in parallel. To choose the order of tasks, you can determine which ones are a priority, and often it helps to tackle the most difficult tasks first and not put them off. You're probably familiar with all these well-known approaches, but what should you do if you use these techniques but your workload is still out of control? What if time management doesn't work? What if there's more work than it's possible to complete in a working week? What if everything is equally a priority? What if new work arrives faster than you can do it? What if your company is downsizing and you're doing more than one job? What happens if the temporary coping strategy of working long hours for a short period of time has drifted into being the norm? Traditional time management approaches can only take you so far in these circumstances. You're going to have to try to find some new approaches, and this might require you to rethink your assumptions about your workload. For example, you make choices all the time that affect your productivity. An assumption might be that you have no choice but to work long hours. However, there are other options, and these can help you to find ways to free up time. Let's take an extreme example to illustrate the point. Imagine you go into work on Monday. You find out that you'll be prevented from doing any more work from Tuesday to Friday, but all your deadlines for the week still have to be met. You would be able to do it. You would identify the priorities, not spend too much time on some tasks, ditch the things that don't really need doing, reschedule, and delegate if that's possible for you. You would make it work. Now imagine if you treated every Monday morning like that. You must eliminate the activities that waste time. Understand where you are wasting your efforts. Be ruthless about stopping things that are a waste of time. Some distractions are personal. Browsing the internet, checking notifications on your phone, updating your social media. Some wasteful activities are also part of the bad habits by which we still run organizations. For example, holding long meetings and sending numerous emails. Lots of people have a to-do list. It makes sure you don't forget tasks and you get a sense of progress by ticking things off the list as you go along. It gives you a sense of control. However, you don't want to get trapped into organising your to-do list in a sort of paralysis that prevents you from actually doing the tasks on the list. Analyse how you spend your time. You have to do this to stand any chance of improving your productivity. Try to become more keenly aware of what is making it onto your to-do list, of what is a good use of your time and what is not. Start by asking yourself, how well do you manage your time?